Hi, everyone. Welcome to Curated by Becta's Meal Kit number 110 for July 21st to the 23rd. Welcome back to the Green Kitchen, and thanks so much for ordering this week. We really appreciate your support, and we've got a terrific and really simple menu for you tonight. So both the appetizer and the main course requires some work in the oven. So preheat your oven to 450 degrees, or if you're like me, 425 on convection. So I've gone ahead and put in the chicken fried game hen and the barbecue beef spring rolls. And the timing of the flip are going to be identical for me because I want to keep this video nice and short. It could actually be the shortest of all time. But for you guys, I would really recommend that you do your appetizer first, follow the instructions, enjoy it, take a break, and then work on the main course. Maybe pop the game hen in just as you're about to sit down because it's going to be a 15-minute first round on the game hen. Important that you put the presentation side up. That's what the chef calls it. So as you would see chicken or hen plated face up, and then do that for the first 15 minutes and then 8 minutes on the backside. And we'll do the flip in just a second when my timer goes off and ready for both. So actually, I'm going to get some trivets ready here so it doesn't mess around with my my induction stove, which will start beeping with me. I've got a pan going on. We're going to preheat it to medium for our green beans. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of neutral oil. Hey, Google, off. All right, so I'm going to do my game hen first. So we've done 15 minutes on one side, and now we're going to flip them over. And if you haven't had Chef Rich's barbecue, you are in for a treat. This is really special stuff. So game hen's going to go back in. And the spring rolls will come out. Hey, Google, set a timer for 8 minutes. One of our customers asked me recently if I used this Google Home thing, and it's been terrific. It really helps with timing, especially of these things. And so I'm just going to take a peek and keep in mind for 3 minutes on the backside of the spring rolls. I can put these on the side now, and then let's start looking at the other stuff. So the oil is heating up, and how long do I need for my green beans? I need 3 minutes and then 2 minutes, so 5 minutes in total. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes with the pan on medium until we get there. In the meantime, I can start plating up our dessert, and then let's do the dessert first. Move this around. So we've got a really simple but really delicious dessert: a dark chocolate brownie with some sponge toffee. So always, not always, but in this case, bring your dessert to room temperature because it's going to taste a whole lot better that way. And you take the sponge toffee and dump it around and try to make sure that it sticks to the top. And then you can put the crumbs all around because it makes it look really pretty. Voila. So dark chocolate brownie with the chocolate ganache glaze and our sponge toffee. Can't wait to get into that one. Then we can get our appetizer plate ready because our spring rolls will be ready soon. Okay, so we've got the buttermilk coleslaw. Put that on the plate, divide it equally. Make sure to give it a stir first because all the dressing will, of course, be in the bottom. And if you got a little bit extra on the bottom, put it in the one that looks a little drier than the other. You shouldn't need to season it all, but with anything, it's important that you adjust the seasoning to your own tastes. I always love a little extra pepper on my coleslaw. Okay, we're going to clean up the plate. There we go, that one's just fine. They sent me home with a little bit too much chimichurri mayo, so we're not going to use all of this. But a nice big dollop, and do a chef swoosh through there, and then the spring rolls will go on top of this. I love this stuff, and my son loves this stuff, and my wife loves this stuff, so we're just going to keep this extra for us, but you're going to get a little less than us because you really don't need 4 ounces of that deliciousness for it. Okay, so we're about to start, we're about to pull the green beans, the spring rolls out. So why don't we get started with the green beans? The pan and the oil is hot. Let's move that around. And the green beans are the only thing that you should need to season tonight. Turn that up just a little bit. And again, we're going for 3 minutes in this oil, and then we're going to drain the oil and add some unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon per person, and 1 tablespoon per person of butter, and that kind of steams it. So our appetizer plates are ready. Why don't we go ahead and put our corn salad down? Again, give it a nice little stir because the juices might have gone to the bottom. And we're going to divide this evenly between the 2 plates. I asked the chef today, I was like, hey, corn salad, do we need to warm that up? And he's like, no, it is hot enough. There is no need for more heat at this point. So a nice, refreshing room temperature corn and bean salad for the summertime. Because yeah, today it was like 42 degrees with the Humidex. So we do not need any more heat than is required. But hopefully it'll cool down by the weekend when you guys are watching this video and when you're enjoying and eating this meal. Gotta taste it every once in a while. That's really good. Okay, so at this point, I feel like our spring rolls are ready. Ah! Wow, that was almost the first massive accident that I've had since we started recording these videos. We're at about 130 of them at this point because of all the big night ins. I almost had my Julia Child moment, which some of you will appreciate and understand. So spring rolls, 2 per person. Right on top of the slaw. And make sure to dip them in there. In the chimichurri, did I get that right? The chimichurri mayo? Yes, the chimichurri mayo. There we go. A lovely barbecue spring rolls with the buttermilk slaw and the chimichurri mayo. I want to give a shout out to some people who order almost every single week. Rick and his lovely wife. We miss you guys. We hope to have you in the restaurant soon. Thank you for all the incredible support. It's amazing. If we mess up and decide that we can't open on a Thursday, or our big night in kits aren't ready for the Friday because I have to record the video, you're always there and you're always incredibly flexible, and it means the world to me and to us. Okay, so I think we're ready on this guy. So if there's any excess oil, and in this case there's a little bit, drain it off. Then you can take your 1 tablespoon of butter per person, melt it first, and as soon as it's melted, you can throw your butter in there, and that is going to steam. Turn this down a little bit. Add some salt and pepper to it. I want to make sure that I'm using the right tongs for this so that I don't get in trouble with my wife for scratching our Teflon pans, because they are good. Okay, so we've got this Alabama barbecue sauce. We're going to drizzle some over top, but you're also going to put some on the side for dipping. With the chicken fried game hen, it's very important that you use your hands to get in there and get all the good stuff. So it's a little bit messier to eat. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. I forgot we need to drizzle some. So I'm going to use this for the diagram. I'm going to drizzle this over top, and then my wife and son share this anyway. So I'll make sure that the picture is based upon this one. I hope you appreciate my little faux pas there. And then we've got the dill to put over top. All right, make sure to give our green beans a little stir around. You want most of the water to evaporate. Hey Google, off. Turn the oven off, because I always forget to leave it, to turn it off, and I leave it on sometimes, and then it's like an hour later, oh, look, I've forgotten that. Okay, so green beans are going to be next, and then the Cornish hen, chicken fried Cornish hen is coming out, and that will be up last. Let me check it out. Oh, it's looking really good. So I'm going to give you one little trick there, folks. While the last of the water is evaporating, you've got this lemon pepper honey. Why not just drizzle it on here while it's on the baking sheet, and then you're not making a mess, because you already got the parchment paper you're tripsing out. The heat from the little spice and the black pepper in the honey goes great with the sweetness. Okay, this guy goes off. Green beans going down. Wow, my Julia Child moment almost happened. That's pretty incredible. And it's been, 130 of these, and I haven't dropped anything massive on the floor yet. Why not use a little bit of that gorgeous butter on your green beans? There we go, heat's off. And now we can plate up these lovely pieces. Make sure to do it in a way that you can still see the green beans and the corn salad underneath. And then this is where you take your Alabama barbecue sauce and do some drizzle. Voila. So our chicken fried Cornish game hen with the green beans, corn salad, Alabama barbecue sauce on the side for dipping with the lime and pepper honey. Thanks for watching. Thanks for ordering this week. I hope you love your package. I know that I am going to. Oh, I didn't talk about the wines. We've got an amazing Vermentino from the south of France. Cheers. And I tasted it earlier. This Mencia from Spain. Mencia is the grape variety, Bierzo the region, and it is stunning, and it's going to go great with this salty, sweet, briny, little bit spicy dish. Hope to see you in the restaurant soon. I hope to cook and curate for you again really soon. And hope you have a great week. I hope you love your meal. Thanks so much.